In February of 2021, so last year, roughly 1 year and 1 month ago, because now it's March, I got a hair transplant at the TJ Hair Clinic in Tijuana in Mexico, and now I can see my results. So it's looking good. As you can see, all of this is new. Here and here, all of this is new. The only thing I have to say, that's the only complaint, but maybe I'm just being a little bit too sensitive about this. I think it's missing some density. So I am going back for a second transplant to get some density in, but I'm happy with the hairline. I think they could have gone a little bit lower here, because I don't know, you can see it on the video, but this side is a little bit lower than this side. So it's low, you know, it matches with the middle and then it goes up a little bit. So this little part here, I think they could have filled this in. So I might have them fill this and then create more density, because the doctor told me apparently they can only transplant a specific amount of hair per session. So they would still have to transplant a few more hairs to get the density in. But otherwise, it looks great, as you can see. I'm just pulling it back so you can see what it looks like. So here you can see that little part I think they need to fill in, because here it's filled in. But all of this wasn't here before, and this wasn't here before. And now I can do whatever. I can, you know, cut it, touch it. So it's been more than a year. And again, I would highly recommend doing it, because the results speak for itself. I think they did a good job. And I still do feel a little bit of itchiness, so maybe some hairs are still growing. That happened through the entire process of that year. That was very itchy, and I think that's just because the hairs are piercing through the scalp, and so it gets itchy. But otherwise, no, people that I showed on the street, you know, friends, no one really could see that this is a transplant. Even my barber said, oh, if you would have not told me, I would have never thought it's a transplant. So they also went down a little bit here on both sides, because they said that sometimes you recede, your hairline recedes here as well. And that's where you can see a bad hair transplant job, where they just give you hair up here. They don't transplant any hair at your temples, and then over the years, your hair recedes at this part, but your hairline is still up here intact. So it looks weird. So that's the reason they transplanted all the way down here as well. So they literally went all around. They gave me a little bit here in the middle too. That's the reason I have now a few more gray hairs in the front, because they took the hair from the back, and you know, so whatever they took from the back, so must have been gray. Now I have a few odd gray hairs sticking out. But again, overall here, you can just go in, maybe you can see it like this here. See, you can see the hairs. Again, density is missing a little bit, but overall, yeah, very, very happy with the results. I cannot complain. So yeah, so that is what my hair looks like after 1 year and 1 month of getting the hair transplant in Tijuana at the TJ Hair Clinic with Dr. Fuck, F-O-K, not F-U-C-K, it's Dr. Fuck, F-O-K. It's Russald. I think they also on their webpage they say Russald Medical. I think maybe that's his second name. I have no idea. But yeah, cool. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.